I've got 2 of the 3 hotels.
With every receipt, the total climbs.
$82 in parking for the airport.
Hundreds of dollars spent trying to navigate a travel nightmare Jennifer Langley says should not have happened.
I've heard horror stories, but never something like this.
Langley was set to fly back to Victoria after visiting her grandmother in Saskatoon last week, her mother and 2 young children in tow. But when Flair Air canceled their flight just hours before they were supposed to take off, Langley says they were left stranded until the airline's next flight out 3 days later.
If they would have canceled the flight and given us the hotel and the vouchers and all of that, that would have been one thing. I wouldn't be here today.
The first night, Flair Air provided vouchers for a hotel stay and food. But from there, Langley had to call every morning to have them sent her way. If they did arrive, they were late and didn't cover the needs of all 4 people traveling. The last hotel voucher wasn't even valid.
So my credit card was actually charged for both rooms the 3rd night.
And it turns out she was not alone.
This is my boarding pass.
Crystal McGough was on the same flight. She didn't have cash or a credit card to cover the costs of the cancellation. Her parents had to send her money as she fought the airline for vouchers.
It was very demeaning having to contact Flair every day, multiple times a day, to beg for my housing and my food.
In a statement, a spokesperson for Flair Airlines writes, "It is taking a look at the specifics of the flight, and in the meantime will contact our passengers directly." But according to Air Passenger Rights, if an airline cancels a flight, it must book affected passengers on another one within 9 hours. The airline is also on the hook for compensation. That in Langley's case amounted to $728.44.
If the airline refuses to pay, then you take the airline to small claims court.
It's something Langley is seriously considering, what comes down to a matter of principle.
Because they shouldn't get away with it. I would rather spend the money. I don't want Flair to have it at this point.
Kylie Stanton, Global News.